3, 2, 1. Dissolve center full. Continue sound.
Talk about girl power. Lorrie Cook is the senior newscast director here at KABB, WOAI, and the CW35. She is loved by everyone at the station, having been working here for over 20 years. Just by taking a look at Lorrie, you would have never thought that at one point she was fighting for her life.
It was in 2011 I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
So Lorrie came to me 3 years ago, and when she came, she already had locally advanced breast cancer. So it had spread to her lymph nodes.
In a 3-week time, it went from stage 0 to stage 3 in 3 weeks.
With the help of her oncologist, Dr. Rao, 1 year and a double mastectomy later,
I beat cancer.
As if having cancer one time wasn't bad enough, what would it be like to go through it all again?
We always have to worry about a recurrence.
There's a bunch of studies, and my doctor says the weight that stays on, it's not good. There's a higher chance of the cancer coming back.
If you don't change anything about yourself, if you don't change the way you are, then the inflammation and all those things that are associated with obesity seems to render a higher risk for recurrence in the future. It's more about a wake-up call, like, come on, Lorrie, you're gonna have to focus on what's really important for you.
And boy, did she have a wake-up call. When talking to Lorrie about why the lifestyle change was so important to her, she had a simple answer.
For my kids to be around longer. So I need to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can to make sure it doesn't come back.
Needless to say, it was time for the loving wife and mother of 2 to prevent cancer from striking for a second time, and it was going to be anything but easy.
As soon as she was done with her treatment, she became so busy that she doesn't have time to eat.
I'm usually here the full day. Didn't take time to go get anything to eat, didn't bring any food with me, so I was basically eating chips and candy and whatever was there to eat, or not eating at all, or eating late.
But according to Dr. Rao, diet is just a part of it. Exercise plays a role too.
I do have a gym membership, so I was trying to go at least once a week, but it just never happened.
But after throwing a nutritionist and a trainer into the mix, you better believe some monumental lifestyle changes were made.
I've learned that I need to pack my food before I leave the house. So if I do have one of those days at work where I don't leave at all, I still have my food here in the portions that I need to be eating, so I don't get up and go to the vending machine when I feel hungry. I already have stuff here to eat, and it's not chips or candy. It's the vegetables and the fruit and the protein that I have to eat all day long.
From the beginning, we pretty much took Lorrie through different kind of exercises with that journey. Focus more on the can do instead of the can't do, since she had the double mastectomy and everything like that, so we had to focus on that scar tissue that had built up, trying to work through that. The most challenging part is pain. Lorrie works through pain. Pain tolerance is so high.
Although Lorrie was learning a lot about fitness, she wasn't the only one gaining something from the experience.
I never realized that that's the way it was going to leave, the impression that she left on me versus the impression that I left on her.
It's only been 6 weeks and Lorrie is already down 11.5 inches.
She's done very well. Actually, she was a very good sport to even do this whole iFit program. And, she's had such great friends, Yami and, Azalea. Everybody has rallied around her, and, she has a dietitian, she has a workout buddy. So she's really put her heart and soul into this, and we can see the difference.
Lorrie has attended the Healing Hearts Gala the past few years, but this year will be a little different. She's one of this year's honorees, so her friends wanted to make sure she was looking her best since she just won't do it herself.
I don't take care of myself. I take care of everybody else first before I do anything about myself.
So they decided to surprise her. Her trainer, Tremaine, recruited celebrity hairstylist Justin Arellano to give her the A-list star treatment she deserves.